Good day everyone, welcome back to our channel, and today I'm here to give you some tips regarding the financial documents that can be helpful for you guys, those who are watching this video. So this vlog will actually contain information regarding what documents, the financial documents are best suitable for the students if they are looking to study in European countries or coming to New Zealand or Australia. And also the second part of this vlog will also discuss about the financial documents that can be prepared for the residency or the permanent residency application process. Why do these countries ask for the financial document? There are many reasons behind it, but one of the primary reasons why these countries ask for the financial document is that they wanted to make sure that the students who come to these European countries or coming to the New Zealand or Australia, they don't want, the government don't want the students accessing the government benefits, the healthcare benefits. And most of the countries, even though they are developed countries, they still find it difficult to allocate the funds for their own people. So at the end of the day, the local governments don't want to give support or put additional burden by supporting the students who come to the country for a temporary period. So if you're a student and if you're looking to go to the Western countries or go to the Australia and New Zealand for a student visa, one of the best documents that you can get ready will be, if you worked, that would be the income tax certificate of the last 3 financial years. This will be the best document that you can get ready, which shows that you have been earning and you have got a financial backup by yourself. And the other document that you can get ready in addition to the income tax certificate is that the wage slips, the monthly wage slips, and also the corresponding bank statement indicating that salary has been credited into a particular bank account in your name. And you can also quote the PAN number so that if the immigration department wanted to verify the source of income, you got all the documents ready for them to check. The other 2 documents that the students can also get ready will be the Provident Fund. For example, if you have been working in a public or in a government setup, and you definitely might have got an option for a Provident Fund. So Provident Fund can also be a best example to support your financial stability or so source of income to support your studies when you're abroad. The other supplementary document can be if you have got a bank deposit which has been sitting in the bank for especially for last 6 months before your visa application, that will be the best document, the supplementary document that you can support. So just make sure that you've got a fixed deposit for at least for 6 months duration before you proceed to submit your visa. In spite of all these recommended or mandatory documents, there are some other documents which can also be added as a source of income. That can include a bank loan, especially if that is a gold loan, but make sure that it is in your name. And the other one can also be a Kisan credit card loan, and the last one it can also include income from agriculture or sales income. Might be from a property, it can be a house, or it can be a land as well. One of the most important point that I would like to point out here is it is not 100% mandatory that the source of income or all this the source of income or the other evidences that can be submitted only from your side. It can also be supported, or these documents can also be provided by might be your parent, or it can be from your spouse, or it can be a financial guarantor who can support you when you're abroad. When you're trying to go abroad, obviously you will also think for an accommodation. It can be in a hostel, or you might be thinking to stay with one of your friend or a relative or a sponsor or whoever it may be. There is another option which I can tell you is that if you are prepaying your accommodation, be it in a hostel or for a renting, and if you got an agreement for that, and the bank transaction, if it has already done and you have got an evidence in the bank statement, you can also produce that as an evidence of your financial evidence. So now let's come to the skilled migrant category. So if you're a skilled migrant and are getting ready to prepare the financial documents for supporting your visa application, the best one example which I can tell you is if you have been working back in your home country or wherever you are prior to applying, get ready with your tax documents. The tax returns for at least for the last 2 to 3 years. So this is the best example. In addition to this, you can also attach the corresponding bank statement where you received your salary. That means a salary crediting history of at least for last 6 months, or if you can extend that for 2 to 3 years, 2 to 3 years documents for your salary. and combined tax return document will be the best example of the financial stability that you can show to the visa officer. Now, you also have to keep that in mind that whenever you get this document, make sure that you approach the bank and do not just upload the bank online statement or the document that you download from the internet banking. You need to go to the bank, make sure that you get it done in a letterhead, and looking into the letterhead, you also have to make sure that the letterhead displays the bank contact details, the email and the mobile phone if the visa officer wanted to contact them. So make sure that is readily available for them, and also get the documents with your full name and also your passport number, maybe your PAN number or the tax number of the particular country, and also the statement from the branch manager stating that so and so has got this much of money in the bank account which has been operating since, and also ensure that the bank manager details and the contact number is specifically mentioned at the bottom of the letterhead as well. And now, speaking about the married couple, so if you're married already, the best thing that you can show to the visa officer as a financial background is your joint account. And don't get upset if you don't have a joint account. You can still show some evidences as your financial background, like a combined or yours and your spouse bank details, and make sure that you get that in a letterhead as I stated before, and make sure that all the mandatory things are typed in the letterhead which the bank provides to you to submit. Looking into the duration of the letters, ensure that at least it is the bank manager state that you have got this much of money in the last 6 months. That is the average monthly money in your bank account, either in your name or in your spouse's name, or if it is a joint account, in the joint account for the last 6 years how much money has been sitting there. And also if you can show more than 6 months, that will be the other best option. The next 2 points which I can tell you guys is some may not be aware about this. If you have a mutual funds, I mean investing in a mutual fund for a quite long time, and if you can redeem that mutual funds and also the stocks, and if it is readily available for the visa application process, and you can access that money to fund your studies or your accommodation or the flight charges or whatever it may be, that is the other 2 options which I can recommend you guys. Lastly, this is just a reminder one, do not borrow money from anyone else. I mean, transfer money from one of your friend or from your relatives or anyone else, and just show in a bank statement and project it as a financial background for you. That can actually backfire you, and there are high likely that your visa application process can be rejected. Some of the other assets that you can show can be, for example, if you have got a car that worth a good amount, that can also be shown as an asset, but make sure that that is assessed by a qualified certified person to show that that car worth this much amount of money, which is convertible to the country which you're applying for. And very important, especially if you guys are from India or Bangladesh or Nepal or Bhutan or somewhere, if you're having gold, and that gold can be utilized to show that you have got an asset, and that is also actually considered one of the other proof for the financial resource that you have while you apply for the visa process. Before closing this vlog, I would like to recommend other migrant applicants the best source of income or the proof of financial evidence will be your wages and your income tax documents. So make sure that you file all your returns in your respective countries, and you get ready all your yearly documents ready for the visa process. So these are all some of the financial documents which I can give you personally when you apply for your visa, or whether you're a student or a skilled migrant. Hope you got some inputs regarding the financial documents that you can get ready for you with your application process. And also I would like to let you know, guys, if you would like to receive the further video updates or the vlog updates from our side, do subscribe and also press the bell button to receive the further notifications. Have a good day. Thank you for watching this vlog.